A Raleigh developer is recycling warehouses to create new destinations for people to live, work, and play. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Lovingood.
And I'm Michelle McConaughey. This is Raleigh Ironworks. It covers 19 acres in Midtown between Atlantic Avenue and Capitol Boulevard. Only on WRAL, our Matt Tallhelm is taking us on a tour of what's to come. Matt, this is really exciting.
Yeah, it is a big destination, a big spot here in Midtown, Michelle. This used to be the Peden Steel plant, and they've maintained some of that history, even recycling the steel that was left on the site here into these swings that are out here. Now, this is a $165 million transformation. The very first offices just opened up here within the last few weeks, and now the very first storefronts are set to open here in just a few weeks.
Courtyard cut out of this building's bared beams.
All of the steel here is original.
Reveals its renaissance.
These were just things that were found on the site.
Gordon Grubb points out these pieces of the past, concrete and steel recycled into a fire pit, crane rails recreated as art.
We tried to reuse as many things originally on the site as we could.
His company is redeveloping the former steel factory that made munitions during World War I and beams for buildings from the Wake County Courthouse to Crabtree Valley Mall. Peden Steel moved the Bow Truss building piece by piece from downtown and put it back together here in the 1950s.
So many of the major buildings and monuments around Raleigh were fabricated here in these two buildings during that time.
Now it's ready to reopen as offices, shops, restaurants, and breweries in the new Raleigh Ironworks.
To be able to retain them and have the authenticity and tell the history and story was something that was really unique for Raleigh.
Grubb Ventures owns 40 acres along this stretch of Atlantic Avenue in Midtown.
It's that fun kind of industrial corridor that I feel like was a little bit forgotten as Raleigh was starting to grow.
They're planning to transform more of these warehouses into mixed-use developments, starting next with the salvage yard across Wicker Drive.
Raleigh has got a very authentic soul to it that is unique to its own, and we're really hoping that this place is going to be true to that.
Grubb wants these projects to create an authentic reflection of Raleigh's history.
There's a lot of 20 to 40 story towers planned for Raleigh, but there's not a lot of these adaptive reuse projects. So we think it's something very unique and exciting for Raleigh.
And Grubb Ventures is working with a partner in this that has experience redeveloping some of these old sites in New York City. They actually took a place and turned it into Chelsea Market. It used to be an old biscuit factory there. And if you've been down to Atlanta to Ponce City Market, that's another project they did, turning an old Sears Roebuck distribution center into a whole mixed-use development there. Michelle?
Raleigh just keeps expanding. Matt Tallhelm live for us. Thank you, Matt.